What's up? So, today is the 44th episode of the Math Facts series about numbers. And the crazy thing is that the year 44 begins with Wednesday on the calendar. And you can see that it's WTF. But what happened in 44? Well, this was 1 year after the Roman conquest of Britain began. So Rome was doing a great job conquering Britain and stuff. I got this information from Wikipedia. I'm not a big history guy, but just saying. But this year, 2025 is also one of them. Why take a look at that? This is not a good sign. Even me, myself, didn't think 2025 was going to be a good year. Because many people thought the world was going to end this year from the sun. It's similar to how 2020 also began with WTF. And uh, obviously, everybody knows what happened in 2020, including myself. I had to stay away from everybody. I had to homeschool and stuff. How about 2927? What's going to happen that year? That's far in the future. And look, we got that. We also got 4003, and it does that as well. But those are both prime numbers. But wait a minute. What is going to happen in 2031? That is the next one that's going to start with WTF. Well, this clue can actually give us a bit of explanation onto what's going to happen these years, but probably nothing bad will happen, but who knows, because a bunch of things happen in those years. But I'll tell you the math behind these in just a second. So let me explain to you the math behind these. So, start with the year 1, which begins on a Sunday. Actually, Saturday, I meant. 2 begins on Sunday. 3 begins on Monday. 4 on Tuesday. And after that, you might expect 5 to begin on Wednesday, but 4 is a leap year, so 5 must begin on Thursday. 6 on Friday. 7 on Saturday. And it repeats. 8 on Sunday. And 9 on Tuesday, because 8 is a leap year. But then we have 10 beginning on Wednesday, making it the first WTF year. And then the pattern continues like this, and then when you reach the year 141, it basically repeats. It repeats like that, and again, until you reach the year 1582. And a lot of people know that the years, like the days October 4th through October 15th were skipped. Like, they basically skipped all of those days in between in the year 1582. So this is why you skip 5 days when you go to 1583, and then it repeats like that. So once you're at 1583, just follow the pattern like you would if you were at the year 1. But try and do what you would if you saw a leap year, like you would back there, like skip 1 day. And this pattern just keeps going and going and going and going until you arrive at the year 1738, which is another WTF year. And then 2025, the present day, which is also one of them. And by the way, here is a list of all the WTF years up through today. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.